now it is time for your starting lineups. Starting with the visiting Lethbridge Kodiaks, led by Coach Ryan Hagee and Brooke Hagee. Starting at guard, number 3, Mason Hoffman. From Montenegro at guard and third-year player, number 7, Philip Perez. A guard from Brampton, Alberta, number 10, Ty Lewis. A guard from McGrath, Alberta, number 11, Trey Wahlberger. And in the middle, from McGrath, Alberta, number 21, Simpson Peterson. Your Lethbridge Kodiaks.
So I'm getting on over, but I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know what that is. So,
and now, get on your feet for your ready, defending 6'5", 6'5", 6'5", 6'5", 6'5", 6'5", ACAC champions, and your defending national champions, the Manitowoc, the SAIT Trojans! Trojan ball. Kodiaks. Substitution for Trojans number 1, Gymnasium.
Yes.
Substitution for the St. Trojans, number 4, James Olave.
Scoreboard's not working? I can't really do anything about it right this second, but I will do my best.
I just wanted to let you know.
Okay, thank you.
Substitution for the Trojans, number 2, Will Tom. Will Tom for 2. And 1. Substitution for the St. Trojans, number 8, Tutu McCall, number 5, Jaden Matthews. Substitution for the Trojans, number 6. Amon Walker. After 1 quarter of play, it's Trojans 22, Kodiaks 14. It's time for the second quarter. Kodiaks ball. Benedict. Substitution for the SAIT Trojans, number 9, Kodiaks. Kodiaks ball. And one, Peterson. Substitution for SAIT Trojans, number 1, and Tom. Foul number 5, Jaden Matthews. His first 14 foul on Trojans. Kodiaks ball. Post to post, Jaden Matthews. Mason Hoffman. Technical foul on the Kodiaks.
Get back to playing it. We started like it. Let's get back to it. And they acted like that here in the first half of the second.
No doubt, John. You're talking about Coach Henry right now. You hear a lot of the Lethbridge Kodiaks right now complaining that they're not necessarily getting those foul calls. It may be the case, but sometimes, especially in the postseason, you got to make sure that you understand the officials aren't going to bail you out. You got to play like they're not there at all and continue to play tough.
Shooting Marcus Masters.
Marcus Masters shooting the tech and gets it to go. You can see right there. Masters had an injured finger, but it doesn't seem like he does. 29-21, SAIT Trojans. Continue to roll.
They are, Josh. You see full court pressure on them right now. That's something you see too often from the SAIT Trojans. So lets you know they are engaged right now, trying to create a turnover.
Trey Wahlberger has been very quiet. Like we mentioned, 22 points a game. Here's a fadeaway J by him. Can't get it to go, and rebound there by Ton. Now Kowal leads the break. Kowal gets back to Masters. Has also been quiet, Jay.
He has, Josh. He hasn't necessarily need to take over the game offensively, which is a good spot to be in the first set right now. Trying to get everyone involved. And you know when Masters, when that light shines, he's able to turn it on and get it going.
Step my goodness. No good. Rebound by Matthews. Dips it down.
Yeah, you like to see that. Marcus Masters, they call him mixtape for a reason. That ball will make you lose your answers, MCLs, all that. You saw it right there. It's a good job making sure to get the alley-oop finish up for Masters.
Ivanovic answers back.
Man, that's big time. Lethbridge needed that one. And right when they needed the most, Philip Ivanovic steps into a triple like that. And once again, keeps the Lethbridge Kodiaks hanging around.
Yeah, that was a huge one, Jay. Now down on the ground, who wants the rock? Hoffman comes up. And how about Mason Hoffman? We haven't talked about his defensive side of the ball either. He's been in all the loose balls trying to get stuff.
Yeah, he's getting on the deck right now, and right now he's trying to plead his case for a foul right now. But you talked about it, Josh. You're talking Mason
Substitution for both teams.
When it comes
Tyler Lewis comes in for the Kodiaks. Jingo Robin comes in for the SAIT Trojans.
Regardless, it is staying with the Trojans right now after that jump back.
Gets it to Kodiaks. Guarded by Wahlberger. McCoy loses the rock. It's going to stay SAIT ball.
Here now from the SAIT Trojans bench.
SAIT ball.
Man long, he's been getting touched up when going to the lane, but we'll take that one whenever they come. And now Kodiaks
At the line.
contested.
Shooting Kodiaks.
How seamlessly Josh he's kind of worked his way into the SAIT Trojans offense. Kodiaks seems like he's been chosen for years upon years at this time. You would think that he just joined the squad here at the beginning of the season.
Not at all. Former Mayor doing great.
In the game for the SAIT Trojans, number 6, Alon Walker.
Kowal takes a break, and again, tipping it right now to Kowal. Kowal 6 and 5 right now, Josh.
Yeah, you like to see that right now, Josh. Going to work, like you saw. Quick 2 off the top, off the tip there in about the first minute. Continuing to battle down low, and something the Trojans definitely need.
Nice bucket there by Hoffman.
Yeah, we talked about Marcus Hoffman. Great for himself. Lose the defense and knock down the mid-range shot.
We're running down time here in the half in this play-in matchup. Who will go to the next round? Shot clock winding down. Some tight defense from the Kodiaks. Passed out. Oluwabe! That's a tray, baby!
Big time. J.O. steps into a triple after a little dance move from Marcus Masters, and that's a big knockdown as James gets that one to go.
10-point lead once again for the men of Troy. Philip Krivenovic, guarded by Oluwabi, just got that three, tight shot, then he makes it.
Man, I tell you, with the space of a phone booth, Philip Krivenovic is able to elevate, knock that thing down with Oluwabi all over him, Josh. Not an easy shot.
Not an easy shot at all. Krivenovic, we talked about how cold he was last game. Right now, 7 points for number 7.
Yeah, he's starting to get it going, Josh. And we talked about how important he would be to this Lethbridge offense, and we're seeing it start to come to fruition here as him and Mason Hoffman single-handedly keeping a minute.
Fadeaway, rolls in for a Kodiaks.
That's right, flush that thing. How about the fadeaway as a Kodiaks is able to get that mid-range there to go right now, and that guy starting to heat up.
Krivenovic steps into the three, can't get it. Nice rebound there by Yachts. Lewis meets him at the center line, but he'll hold up and set the offense up. Crosses up, goes in for the three, can't get the go. Rebound underneath, Tom can't get it to go.
Good battle there. Tom got the second chance, but didn't get the layup to go, but you like the fight down low. He's able to get his third offensive rebound here today.
Wahlberger passing the side. Lewis didn't like that three. Back up to Hoffman. Hoffman trying to find some room. Goes for the three. Can't get it. Looked like Ton got in his face, so he couldn't get the shot he wanted. His Masters to the lane. Marcus Masters.
That's what you do right there. The defense going to follow the street bench transition. They got the back pedal going on. Flip the switch one time, get on the Jets, and get to the hoop. Marcus Masters showing you how it's done in transition.
40-28 right now for the SAIT Trojans. 2 minutes left here in the half. Inside finds Wahlberger, and he's fouled, and that'll be 5 team fouls on SAIT.
Right now, the story's out right now for Lethbridge, Josh. They're continuing to pound, continuing to try to do the drive.
Foul on James Olave, his second. 5 team fouls now for the SAIT Trojans.
In a better spot.
Checking in for the SAIT Trojans, number 24, ball. At the line, shooting, number 11, Drake Wahlberger.
So Dre Wahlberger here, Jay, at the line. Doesn't get that first one to go, and that's a rarity. He missed 3 free throws all regular season.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He's usually automatic from the line. We've seen it here just 2 weeks ago. This guy is that miss, able to get the second one, but what can't you say about Drayden Wahlberger's season this year?
Substitution for the Lethbridge Kodiaks, number 12, Brett Lewis. And substitution for the SAIT Trojans, number 5, Jaden Matthews.
So substitutions on each side as Brett Lewis and Jaden Matthews check in. No timeouts left for the Kodiaks. SAIT has both. The foul is right now 5-1 in favor of the Kodiaks. Yacht for the three. Yes, sir.
Exactly, Johnson. You know who I'm going to credit with that? How about Paul setting that perfect off-ball screen? Perfect curl as Yacht comes around, Josh. Wide open after the great spin by Paul. Easy J.
Three ball on the other side.
That's how you answer back. Ty Lewis in the zone showing you Kodiaks are going to push over, Josh. They can go inside, they can go outside, and make it happen. It's a good timeout.
Jay, it's a very close one here. 43-32. What do you think there, Coach Daly calls it? Had the momentum, one at a time they score, probably saw something he didn't usually like.
Yeah, not necessarily, Josh. You don't know if he liked it or not, but I tell you what, good movement here for the SAIT Trojans when you're talking offensively. Talking about Qual setting those screens, good off-ball movement by Akoy Yacht. We're going to see if the Lethbridge Kodiaks can kind of answer that a little bit, because you saw right back on the other floor, quick three for Ty Lewis, can't happen. Knocked it down on one side, got to get back on the other and lock it down.
Well, we got Toto hold the line right now, playing in the background, and that's what we need to see a little bit more from the Lethbridge Kodiaks, Jay.
Yeah, they sure do, Josh. The Lethbridge Kodiaks hanging around here a little bit, but things not looking so good for them when it comes to the defense right now, Josh. Right now, SAIT doing whatever they want when it comes to second, even third chance opportunities. Continuing to crash the restricted area and make points of it. Time to buckle up down low. Not only do you have to play good perimeter defense, you got to play good inside as well. Make sure to get that rebound the first time.
And how's about, the one player to focus on, too, we were going to talk about, we had such a busy opening that we didn't get to have our normal pre-game opening, but Dre Wahlberger, we talked about him, really cold right now for this fantastic freshman.
Exactly, Josh. So you tell you what, the paper says Drayden. He comes over, he says, I'm not Drayden tonight, I'm Dre Wahlberger, Josh. Still waiting for him to wake up, and it's only a matter of time before he does and gets his guys back.
Yeah, Philip Krivenovic has been the main scorer, but they haven't got the Hoffman, Krivenovic, Dre Wahlberger scoring spread like we're used to seeing from the Kodiaks. So SAIT brings it back, and they have one timeout left. Also maybe talking about be careful with the foul trouble as well there, Jay.
Yeah, definitely something you want to watch for sure. As a couple guys got to. Want to make sure everyone is in the game and ready to go here come that very important fourth quarter, Josh. And I guarantee it's going to be closely contested.
Masters loses the ball off his foot, and now it's Peterson bringing it up here. Passed ahead to Lewis. And Kravenovic, who's been running point for a majority of this game, tries to thread it inside, finds Hoffman. Hoffman driving, dishes down low to Lewis. Lewis goes up. He doesn't get that as he's met by a Kodiaks.
That's a good job. And hey, a push pass by a Kodiaks. How about it, Josh? Look good in the open floor. Get that thing up with one bounce and a nice finish in transition. This call gets the lefty to go down.
And you can hear Matt Daly right there saying, we're in bonus. You can't be taking fouls like this.
Definitely not, Josh. Not only does it stop the clock, but it puts Lethbridge on the line now. And 2 easy ones. We're going to see if Dewsbury can get it, or excuse me, not Dewsbury, Mason Hoffman can knock down these 2 easy free throws.
Some free throw shooting right now that I'm sure the Kodiaks would like to forget, Jay.
Yeah, Josh, not necessarily the Lethbridge Kodiaks that we're used to seeing here at the free throw line. Is another half-court steal there as the trap is working really well right now for Lethbridge. Second possession in a row where they're able to get a steal.
He's about a 77% free throw shooter. Right now, a second or so off the shot clock. And here's Kravenovic guarded by Matthews. Trying to get a screen there from Peterson. Kravenovic, 3, no good. Rebound by Kowal, and that, we'll see if it takes us to the end of the 3, no good.
Man, I tell you what, great defense there from the SAIT Trojans once again, turning into another chance down the floor. And you got to be happy right now if you're the SAIT Trojans, but you can't be content right now at halftime, Josh. Still some things to tighten up if you're the SAIT Trojans. We're going to see if they can do those here at halftime, because I guarantee you Coach Heggie is going to be doing the same thing.
You're watching ACAC playing basketball on ACAC TV.
It's almost time for the third quarter. Get loud for your SAIT Trojans!
Welcome back to the Jack Simpson Gymnasium. Jermaine J.C. Cummins, Joshua Adam, William Arbuthnot. And Jay, it has been a interesting one here at the Jack. SAIT opened up an 11-0 run, but Kodiaks were able to close it to a one-possession game, and then SAIT pushed it all the way back, and technical foul on Coach Hagee. Apparently maybe some trash talk from Juan Walker going on that they're not pleased with. A lot of stuff going on here. So basically what I'm saying is it's playoff basketball.
It sure is, Josh. That first 20 minutes went by quickly, but it had absolutely everything. Absolutely everything right now, Josh. And you hear right now that barking still going on right now. And you knew it would be like this, Josh. You knew it would be tightly contested. These two teams getting after it. Like you said, only 2 weeks ago we were here. Lethbridge came out with the win. You knew some stuff was brewing then here, Josh. It's playoff time. Let's go.
And the officials right now are just checking that the arrow didn't flip. They're just checking a possession right now.
Okay, so we got a switch here, Josh. This is indeed going to be Lethbridge Kodiaks basketball here after some campaigning. They had said that they had not initially gone off the tip, and they didn't win the tip, so it's now Lethbridge ball.
So here we go. It is the second half of the play-in. Which one of these teams will advance to the Final Four? Where will that be? We still don't know. We'll find out tomorrow.
We sure will, Josh. But I tell you what, both these teams are going to play. They're going right into Peterson right away, Josh. You saw early in the first half, that's what Lethbridge did to kind of get back into the game, getting into Peterson. And here they go, right after the halftime break, into his hands, and now he's got a chance.
Foul on the Trojans. Number 2, Will Ton, at the line, shooting Declan Peterson.
So important, Josh, to both the defense and the offense is Peterson. We talked about it. I'd be surprised it didn't continue to go him. And there you see him. That's why you don't give up right there, Josh. And you see coming over the top, Dre Wahlberger pops that thing off the SAIT floor and get himself a little extra possession there due to some hard work.
I can only imagine the speech that Coach Hagee gave his guys in the locker room, Jay.
Oh, yeah, furniture moving indeed.
So they come out here. They got a 12-point deficit that they're facing right now, and the shot clock winding down.
Looks like Tong's going to pick up one away from the ball.
Foul's going to be against Ton, so already 2 early fouls, not even 30 seconds in against SAIT. Nice take to the hole and scoops it in for 2.
Hey, you like to see that. There's Riker Dewsbury gets his first basket of the game, going up and under, using the baseline to his advantage on that take.
And then a foul going the other way as Marcus gets ready to shoot.
Going to need it right now. Going to need it right now is Marcus Masters, Josh. As only 10 points separate these two teams, you know you're going to need Marcus Masters to step up, and looks like he's doing that right now.
Masters with 7 points so far at the line. He's an 83% free throw shooter this year as Lethbridge bringing some cowbell and some, I believe they're called vuvuzelas. I'm probably butchering that right now. But the horn, let's just go with the horn.
Look, whether it's a cowbell or a vuvuzela, doesn't matter, Josh. Marcus Masters will step up and knocks it down as he gets the second one to go. And look for him to be at the line here early and often here in the third quarter.
Krivenovic. Like I said, you mainly seen him at the 1. Peterson can't get it to go, and here comes Kowal.
Yeah, got to look at Matthews. He did a good job cutting through that screen, Josh, making sure to stay in front of the ball handler, preventing Krivenovic get to the basket.
Jaden Matthews, pump fake, takes the extra dribble, gets the 3 to roll in.
Tell you what, Josh, ice cold, does it with no expression change on his face. Matthews, little pump fake, loses the D, spreads that thing up, gets all of the rim, and gets all 3 points as well.
Goes around, trying to pass it back out, does get it back out. And Dewsbury can't get it to go, and it will stay Kodiak's ball.
Tough one right there is Masters and Tong trying to say that Dewsbury came over the top and popped it loose, but officials not trying to hear it, and it will indeed be Kodiak's ball underneath.
Gets it back. Here's Wahlberger. Bang!
That's why you always watch the inbounder right there. Quick little pop-up. Dewsbury hits the three-point line right away, gets the ball right back, and knocks it down from range.
Marcus Masters. As Jaden Matthews, he's guarded by Krivenovic. Down low to Ton. Ton up and can't get it. Ball will stay with the SAIT Trojans.
Oh, what a good move right there as he lost them. Did Tong. Nice recovery from the Kodiaks, and just like that with only 10 seconds left here, a good chance from the baseline out of bounds here from the SAIT Trojans.
Yeah, 10 seconds left on it. Gets it inside to Kowal. Shot clock winding down. Inside, Kowal.
Tell you what, hard, decisive move. Kowal sees the shot clock's winding down, puts it on the floor, gets to the hoop. Uncontested, too, Josh. You love to see that.
Gotta love it right there for Kowal. Then Hoffman, runner in the lane, can't go. Fight for the rebound. Peterson wants it, and he gets it to Krivenovic. He steps back for the 3. Bang!
Big time right there. How about Peterson coming underneath, popping up that loose ball, the second chance opportunity, gets Krivenovic, who finds the corner and knocks down another triple.
Fadeaway jumper, Marcus Masters.
Right back, Josh. 1 point guard deserves another one. As you see, Marcus Masters comes right back and knocks down the mid-range on the other end.
Filip Krivenovic gets it back to Hoffman. Those are the last 2 points here, both threes. Hoffman goes around Masters, goes and dishes it off, but maybe in too much of the extra pass. Now here comes Okoye, takes a step and finishes.
I tell you, Josh, slow down a little bit, lose the defense, make sure to stretch out that ever-expansive third step and finish with the right. That thing is poetry in motion.
And it just shows how smooth Okoye is. Trey tried to get the back cut there and didn't get it. Pump fake, Krivenovic. Getting creative.
Good rotation right there. As Okoye that time was make sure to get there in time and get in front of Krivenovic and force that miss.
55-41, almost 4 minutes have passed here in the third. Ton, three, yes!
Big Will T knocked down that three. Oh, so easy. That is indeed going to be a timeout for Coach Hagee. You'll love to see.
So the Trojans, Jay, explode here to start us off here, and what is a 13-9, not I guess exactly exploding, but keeping the pace right now. The Kodiaks found those back-to-back threes from Krovenovic and from Hoffman, but can't find the defensive stop. And right now, SAIT Trojans, they're looking hungry.
They sure are, Josh, playing on that next level. When you're talking about hunger, you're talking about Marcus Masters, and oh my goodness, are you talking about a Koyat or what? Doing it on both ends like we're used to seeing it, Josh, looking oh so pretty in the open floor, making sure his rotations are on time, creating misses in the restricted area. Those are the plays that are needed, Josh, to keep out in front and get out of here with the dub tonight.
What do the Kodiaks have to do, Jay?
Easier said than done, Josh, but you got to do your best of keeping the SAIT Trojans off of the glass. If you continue to let Qual and the Koyat as well continue to get those second and third chance opportunities, I know it sounds like a broken record, but you're not going to be able to stay in the game. You've got to do your best to keep them off the glass.
Jermaine, I'm going to put the cap on you right now and call you the professor, because you're exactly right. 30 rebounds to 14 right now for the SAIT Trojans.
Easy to see. You wouldn't have to look at the stats. If you just took it in, you'll be able to see right now, Josh. And second chance opportunities have been a trademark of the SAIT Trojans all season long, and now you're seeing why it's so important as they're out with a nice lead.
SAIT Trojans trying to advance to another ACAC Final Four, and right now on their way. And Trey Wahlberger has been ice cold on the way to try to stop the SAIT Trojans from that. Krovenovic, not so much, but that one hits backside iron.
Yeah, good look there as Phillip got into the paint. Got a clean look, too, from about 8, but couldn't get it.
Marcus Masters, you can put it on the board.
It's mixtape time. Marcus Masters in transition knocks down that three and shows you he's got that trigger finger from range, Josh. Another big shot.
Marcus made me pull up the put it on the board for the first time in 6 games with that trade.
Oh, my goodness. Blow the dust off, Josh, and get it going.
Wahlberger down low. Finds Peterson, and he's fouled.
This is the move right now. If you're Lethbridge, you're seeing that Peterson can make it happen. Not only are you putting pressure on the defense now, you're picking up the third foul as Will Tong picks up his third. We're going to see now if that's the move, and it should be, I feel, for the Lethbridge Kodiaks going forward. Get that ball inside to Peterson, let him go to work, let him draw some fouls, let him get to the line, stop the clock as well. Great job there by Peterson.
Yeah, great job from him. And then on the other side for SAIT, now that is 3 fouls on Will Tong.
Yeah, and that's one of the byproducts of going inside. Continue. If you find Peterson, he's going to start to rack up those fouls on that SAIT front court, and you'll find yourself in a good spot.
Yeah, he gets that one to go. 61-42 right now, and SAIT putting the pressure on. And remember, too, Jay, this is the team that lost a CEBL player, a former Canada West All-Star in Jeff James.
Yeah, Josh, not an easy thing to lose when you're talking about the kind of production you get from a guy like Jeff James. To be minus someone important like that, Josh, and still be able to hold your own shows how well this team is built right now when it comes to depth.
If I'm not mistaken, too, Jeff James was the only CEBL player currently in ACAC. Could be mistaken, but I believe he was one of the only ones. We know there's some in Canada West, but they've stepped up guys like Jaden Matthews, for example.
Yeah, you're going to get more minutes when a guy like James is out, and Jaden Matthews has done just that. Step up.
Yacht can't get the 3 to go. A rebound by Lewis. Kodiaks need to get going here as time is winding down in their playoff hopes.
Yeah, you see they're going into Peterson?
Peterson.
You see, that was the move. I said it right now. Josh is doing a great job as Peterson is putting more pressure on that defense time and time again. And you're seeing right now it's working out for him so far.
Marcus Masters can't get it to go. How about McKenzie? But he can't get it. Krovenovic leading up the break. Seeing a little bit more pace here from the Kodiaks, Jay.
Yeah, Josh, and I would not be surprised if they get that ball inside one more time and see if they can go to work. How about Peterson now? Uh-oh.
Runner in the lane.
Put it on the decks, and he seemed to be good, and that's a great job.
5 minutes have passed here. And a 3 ball.
You love to see it. Another 3 right there as SAIT's able to get it going. Good look right there, but not able to get it to go down as the rotation helps and stops it.
And that one can't go down.
And they are going to call it a intentional foul right there. It's going to kill up Karenovich right there. So I was trying to battle down low, and they're going to pick him up for the unsportsmanlike right there, just like that, Karenovich. Tough right there. That's something you want to try to keep control of right now. You got to keep yourself under control right now to stay in this one.
Okay, so we got a lot going on here, Jay.
Yeah, looks like right now we got the unsporty right now for Karenovich, and that's going to cause, I'm sure, Marcus Masters to be the right one.
So can't get that one to go. Kravenovic has that, and Jay, you got a story for us a bit here?
Yeah, I got the story right now. It's being down 22 points right now, and it's tough sledding for the Kodiaks, but they can still hang around right now, Josh, as we see over the missed 2 fouls.
So 64-46 right now, and not going the way that the Kodiaks wanted. In a second, maybe when we get to the third quarter break, I'll talk about the rest of the ACAC scores that we got going around here, Jay.
Yeah, we will right now. But right now, Josh, SAIT Trojans showing you what time it is. When it comes to the third, and it is indeed Masters time. Great D.
And Masters gets it to go!
I tell you what, Josh. I would like to say that was a lucky shot, and you know it wasn't. Marcus Masters, mixtape, going high off the window, up against the shot clock. Huge jumper right there.
20-point lead. They need this. They're not going to get it. Rebound by Tutu, and it's knocked out.
Man, I tell you, Marcus Masters, Josh, what a third quarter. I like to sit here and say I'm surprised. I'm not. Typical day at the office here for employee number 0.
Olawabe can't get it to go. You call him mixtape Masters, Jay, and he's putting on a mixtape right now that would make the N1 mixtape fellas blush.
He sure would, Josh. Not only is he controlling the ball, controlling the game, he knows when to get the teammates involved and also knows when to get after it. And this third quarter, he knows he's going for that thing.
Lewis gets it to go down.
Yeah, desperately needed that one. Did Lethbridge, Josh. It's Ty Lewis getting a big triple to go now. But if you're Lethbridge, time to bear down, buckle up, and starting to tighten up defensively so you can get back into this one basket at a time.
3 minutes left here in the third. ACAC playing basketball. Trojans up 66-49. Shot clock winding down. Here's Ton. Mid-range Jay, no good. Fight for the rebound. Trey Wahlberg comes up with it. Wahlberg putting on the Jets. Spin, pump fake, goes up and finish.
So smooth, under control. Take that ball into the chest of Marcus Masters. Finish up and underneath. That's a big-time job right there by Trey Wahlberg, creating that timeout there by Coach Daly.
And Trey Wahlberg putting on the Jets. That's what we know. That's what we were expecting. You know, when we had our pregame meeting, you were talking about who are the athletes that are going to make an impact. Trey Wahlberg was at the top. You and I last week called the Ambrose and Concordia game. We talked to Concordia coach Regan Wood, and he's like, that Wahlberger kid is a bad dude. And everyone in the ACAC has been talking about it. And right there, he showed why.
Yeah, he's a bucket, Josh, and everyone knows it. And you know who knows it the most right now is that SAIT defense. So they've done a good job all game long keeping him off now. Now we see in transition what he can do. Put the ball in the Masters, go up, finish on the other side, calls that timeout. We'll see if that slowly starts to build some momentum here for Lethbridge, because now's about the time they need to turn it on.
Coach Daly has been so good so far at his use of times.
Sure has. Anytime, Josh, you get that nice little run, they come back, knock down 1-3, you get that timeout in. Not only do you slow down their tempo a little bit, you can recenter your guys, maybe give the defense too a different look too, so it's not as predictable for the offense as well. Just kind of mix things up, keep everybody guessing.
So we are getting ready here for out of that timeout. Both teams now have 2 timeouts remaining as the Kodiaks come out here, and we get ready for 2:37 left here in the third. SAIT is up 66-51. They have 3 fouls. Kodiaks have 2.
It's going to be a very important last 2 minutes here, Josh. And it's probably much going to tell us what the rest of the game might look like here when it comes to effort, because right now SAIT is playing on the next level. Good hands up top.
Yeah, Olawabi loses it. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Peterson.
Yeah, that's great D right there. The Kodiaks absolutely swarming Olawabi when he gets to the free throw line. Nowhere he could go. That's the effort you want to see if you're Lethbridge out of the timeout.
Well, it's a big possession here. You know, it's been as much as a 20-plus lead. I believe they had 20-plus at one point.
They did, 22.
We talked about the Kodiaks. You know, they brought it down to a one-possession lead after the 11-0 run the SAIT started, so we know they're capable of it.
Oh, yeah, they're never out of it, Josh. They know it. SAIT knows it. Everyone knows that the Kodiaks are never really out of the game here. And you're seeing right now some good play. And we're going to see if they can slowly kind of get back into things.
Nice extra pass, but 2-2 picks up the foul.
And those are the plays it's going to take. If you're Rhett Lewis, put it on the deck, put some pressure on the defense, get into that restricted area and create some contact.
(66-53), 2 minutes remaining here, Jay, in the third. Some pressing going on right now from the Kodiaks.
Yeah, Josh, I'm telling you, that trap is starting to work wonders for them. You saw early in the first half, they were able to get a couple possessions out of that trap right now, and they've gone back to it now here with the Kodiaks, almost creating a turnover there as well. For the SAIT Trojans, got to be prepared. You know that half-court trap is coming. Make sure the press break is ready and that outlet pass is ready to get made.
Matthews has the rock, gets it back to Amon. Amon Walker, skying high, dips it off to Kowal. Kowal gets it to go.
Smart play right there as you see Amon Walker drops that thing off late in the shot clock right into the lap of Kowal, and he easily finishes that there for a 2 in the restricted area.
It's a nice little dish inside there. Also from, and well, there's a nice dish inside there. Pump fake and finish.
That's the guy. I'm telling you right now, Josh, you've got to go inside to Peterson consistently right now if you're Lethbridge. Nobody inside can match up with him when you're talking about size. Continue to exploit that down low and climb your way back into it.
Matthews looking down low to Kowal. Kowal guarded by Lewis. Throws it and almost gets stolen by the other Lewis, but then ultimately picked up by Dre Wahlberg.
Cross-court pass, more times than not, it's going to end up in a turnover, and you see why right there as Lewis sticks a hand out and gets himself another steal here today.
Lewis knocks down the trade.
Come on, Josh, how about it? Rhett Lewis stepping into a 3 there from the short porch after a steal on one end. That's a nice little 2-2 right now, now down by 10.
They've cut a 20-point lead in half. Download to Yacht. Yacht loses the rock, standing still, and then thrown away as they give the ball to Hoffman.
Yeah, everyone just kind of gets caught there watching a Kodiak going to work, but you know who's not watching is Marcus Masters slide into that passing lane and pick up another steal.
Yeah, Ty Lewis tried to thread in the no-looker, and it didn't work. Kowal passed it back. Good ball movement. Amon loses it, spins off, and there's a foul.
Yeah, it is, trying to go to work right there, and they're picking up too much hands. Right now, you hear Coach Daly, whole bunch of watching right now, standing and looking going on for the SAIT Trojans. Got to pick up the pace a little bit, get that movement, get back to motion. And that's another reason why the Lethbridge Kodiaks have slowly been able to work their way back into this game. The last couple of possessions, Josh, SAIT just kind of doing some ball watching. Right now, get back to motion and get that thing going around.
Shot clock and game clock, 3 seconds, I'd say. Ton checks in, splashes down a 3.
Big wheel right off the bench into the corner, and another 3, knocking that one down here at the end of the third. Huge shot. I tell you what, Mason Hoffman is showing us something here today, as this guy has not going out without a fight, Josh, as he knocks down that triple.
You are watching ACAC basketball on ACAC TV. Jermaine J.C. Cummings with Joshua Arbuthnot. That was huge, Jermaine. I mean, layman, everyone knows that, but man.
Come on, Josh. Mason Hoffman up against the buzzer from a couple of steps in front of half court. You know he's got it, putting his guys down by 10, and we are indeed in due here for a nice fourth quarter, Josh. Great basketball action. You knew it was coming, and we are sure going to get it.
Well, let's talk about our out-of-town scoreboard right now, Jay, because the play-in is going on right now. Yesterday, a little bit of a stunner. The Nate Ooks beat the Concordia Thunder.
Yeah, howling in the night, Josh. Here come the Owls, making sure to make some noise as the Thunder, who everyone knew was an elite team going into it, get upset first off, and that's why we play the game. Nothing is done before we play, Josh. No one is a lock. I've said this before. I'm about to say it again. I don't feel like there has been more parity in the ACAC than this very season. You're going to see it here this moment.
Well, I'm going to tell you why there's parity right now, Jermaine. It is 24-13 for the Red Deer Polytechnic Kings over the St. Mary's Lightning.
There you go. That's
24-13.
That's why we play the game. That's why we get to postseason. There are no locks. There are no guaranteed things. You've got to go out and play every time. And right now, Red Deer doing a little something against St. Mary's. Plenty of time left, but we'll see how that one shakes out.
NWP will be taking on Lakeland at 8 Mountain Time, and then tomorrow, Nate and Keano. That's a big game because if Keano wins, they will host the provincial championships.
And you know they want to do that, Josh. There's a huge opportunity here for the Huskies to get the championships on their home floor. You know they want to do that bad. They're going to have to show us how bad they want it tomorrow when they go out and play.
All right, it's the fourth quarter. Get wild for an exciting one of playoff basketball.
So here we go, Jay. It is the fourth quarter. We talked about those other scores. Right now, the only thing that matters to these teams is what that clock says at the end of this game, whether it be the fourth, overtime, wherever we head.
And indeed it is, Josh. And as you see here, the 2-3 looking real on point right now for the Lethbridge Kodiaks.
And can't get that one to go. Wilton gets the rebound, and then a Kodiak gets it. Shot clock's reset. Ball goes out. By the way, 29-26, third quarter there for the Kodiaks. And gained a few more rebounds in that one. Still trailing the rebounds right now, 33-19. Kodiak shooting 45%, SAIT shooting 50.
Yeah, decent showing there from Lethbridge in the third quarter, Josh. We're going to see if they can repeat that performance here. It was that another miss caused by the big Declan Peterson inside. And down by 10, you know that's nothing. They can erase that in no time, and let's see how they battle out.
I'm sure Tom wanted that back, and there's a foul down low.
And you know that's what you want to do if you're Lethbridge Kodiaks. We saw it in the first quarter. Continue to create contact. Lean into the defense a little bit. Make things uncomfortable. Force the officials to blow the whistles just like we saw there. Good play.
That's the first team foul on SAIT, but that's 4 on Jaden.
Definitely something to look out for.
Wahlberger brings it up at the top. Guarded by Kowal. Lewis gets it down low to Peterson. He has been a beast down low. Threads it off. Lewis for 3, no good. And Marcus gets the rebound and brings it up for SAIT.
Great double from Masters. Even better rotation in the corner to find the shooter. That's exactly how you play baseline D right there, Josh. Rotation on a string.
Gets it down inside. Nice take. And Ton missing a few bunnies there, Jay.
Yeah, easier said than done. Come on, Peterson holding his own, Josh. And you know he's going to play throughout this entire fourth quarter. But can't get discouraged if your Tong or y'all continue to take it into Peterson. Look out now.
Hello, Declan Peterson.
That's right. Set that screen up. Get a little drop-off pass. One dribble to the basket, up and strong as Peterson smashes it home.
Peterson continues to be the MVP for this squad. Kowal gets in the lane, gets it to go.
There you go. Oh, reliable. Get Kowal into the restricted area. Easy look with the left. They're not going to put a body on him. Make sure to use all that space. Get another 2.
In the corner, going the other way.
I was sitting here and I was wondering, it's the fourth quarter, and you know what happens defensively when the fourth quarter comes. Marcus Masters is definitely going to pick up a charge. Stands in, takes another one to the chest. There goes Marcus Masters. Intangible plays.
So team foul on each side now here, Jay, and that's a big one. SAIT struggling so far inside, can't get those bunnies to go down.
Hey, you see 3-2 right now for the Lethbridge Kodiaks. How do you bust up a 3-2? Ball movement. It's good help there. So Rhett's able to pop that one loose and get the guys going the other way.
Gets it back to Hoffman. Just picked up that foul. He's in a little bit of foul trouble, but he doesn't care. Driving the lane for 2.
Quick first step, Josh. Get to the hoop. Keep the defender on the hip. Mason Hoffman high off the window, getting that one to go. That's a good take.
Cuts it down to 8. They've cut it down to as much as a 3-point lead. They trail by 20+. Here's Olawabe. Mid-range J, good.
Self-starter, J.O. knocking that thing down from mid-range. We'd love to see that as well. When J.O.'s got it going from mid-range, things are going well. 75-65.
Wahlberger, oh, it's going the other way, Jay.
Yeah, it's tough right there. Ty Lue's trying to set that screen. Got that forearms up. Easy call for the official to make. You're setting those screens. You want to make sure you're staying 12-6, straight up and down. Any kind of deviation, you know you're going the other way.
That's a big turnabout right there, Jay. See if the Trojans can make out of that one. Masters, 3-ball. No. McKenzie tried to fight for it, and Wahlberger comes up with it. Wahlberger in the lane, dishes it off, finds Hoffman. Hoffman gets it back to Peterson, whipped around. Kravenovic, who's back in the game. Mid-range, Jay, good! Oh, it looked in and out. And these rims, Jay, they're always tricky.
Sure are, Josh, and it goes to show you right there, and they're going to pick up a foul there on a Kodiaks away from the ball.
See what the call is here from the official.
I'm going to call for an unsporty on that one. They are indeed. SAIT right now saying there was a flop on the floor. Official doesn't want to hear it right now. We're going to the other end where Filip Karanovich is going to step up and see if he can knock down these foul shots, excuse me.
So it's sportsmanlike on both sides now, Jay.
Yeah, you knew it was coming, Josh. These guys are getting after it. They know what's on the line. Both teams do. Look for this rest of the game here to be very tightly contested.
Well, we talked about, with SAIT, over these years, you become a 6th-time in a row ACAC champion. You're going to bring up rivals. And we talk so much about Keanu all the time. St. Mary's, has been but this Kodiak team, they've been one of the main teams to be a rival with the SAIT Trojans. And Hagee, much like Coach Jeremy Relinga, has been trying to get over the SAIT Trojans gap.
Josh, everyone seems to be trying to get over that SAIT Trojans gap. And you make a good point of Keanu being the main rival. Meanwhile, everybody else starting to set up as well, Josh. Everyone trying to build their team, trying to get after the SAIT Trojans.
Kodiak slam dunk!
That boy picks up a defensive rebound, puts it on the deck, goes east to west as a Kodiak, and he finishes, Josh, in transition.
What a take there by Yacht. And then Wahlberger can't get it, and here comes Yacht for the rebound. Can he keep it in? Yes, he does!
Look at this man.
Woo!
Unbelievable, Josh. Battle for that rebound.
McKenzie for 2!
Hey, man, now he's passing the ball as well, Josh. He does a great job. Unbelievable take right there, and finishing in transition.
Hoffman, fadeaway jumper, good.
Wow, puts out the forearm, creates some space, and once again, Mason Hoffman knocks that thing down. That's a big-time bucket.
Hoffman with 13 in this one. Olawabi loses balance, gets it back to Masters. Ball goes out. Wild set of flow right there. And you can see sometimes, Jay, what this Trojans offense does and how explosive it can be, and the crowd just kind of re-energized from that Okoye dunk.
All it takes is one play, Josh, and if that play is a dunk, you can guarantee that the crowd is going to get into it.
And then a hustle play from Carson, too. Here's a 3, no good. But the hustle plays are really starting to be a big theme for the SAIT Trojans.
Yeah, I tell you, Josh, we're talking about the playoffs now. We're talking about the season on the line for both squads. Look for everyone to give everything here and leave it on the floor here tonight.
Yeah, they want it. They want to go back to a Final Four. They want to get an unprecedented 7 ACAC championships in a row. And Matt Daly, he wants his first championship as a head coach.
He sure does, and you know who wants the ball? How about J.O., Josh? On an island, pick it up.
Hello, knocks it down! Okoye sailing the skies!
You talk about a guy who has come to play in the fourth quarter. Okoye, Josh, showing you what he's made of. Steal, finish, and once again creating a timeout. This guy is unbelievable, Josh. Fourth quarter, lights out. Okoye going to 10. Talk about something that happened here late, Josh. I guarantee you, Coach Ryan Hagee not happy with the effort when it comes to stopping the basketball. Okoye, 2 possessions in a row, picking up a defensive rebound, putting it on the deck, going east to west, untouched. This point in the game can't happen. Cannot happen. I'm telling you, it can't go down like this way, Josh. And if you're looking to set up with only 5:18 left, you've got to make sure to show that up because another play like that might be a backbreaker.
I'm speechless, and I don't know if it's because I'm doing play-by-play NPA for our game today, but
you're stretched out right now.
My goodness, Okoye.
Come on. come on. When we talked about it earlier, how important he can be to the team, Josh, we didn't know that it was going to include not only defensive rebound, going coast to coast, untouched at this point in the game. Guy is uber skilled, and he's showing you all that skill.
We saw last year, and I had this conversation last year. I was at the ACAC curling banquet, and we talked about the last few playoffs and guys that start jumping up in these playoffs. Last year, Marc Denis Gabriel really took another level in the playoffs, and shout to him, he's killing it on the other side of the country right now. And then Kowal took that big jump. We know Okoye can have it because we saw him here at Natty's, but my goodness, is he taken by example right now?
Some guys need stakes, Josh, and right now Kodiaks showing you he likes it when something's on the line. He's playing like something's on the line right now. All
22 points, Jay.
Come on, Josh, not to mention 2 big ones. Game's not over yet, though. Lethbridge out of the timeout. Let's see how they battle back.
Yeah, on that point right there, only have 1 timeout, 2 timeouts each team. Hoffman inside to find Lewis. Lewis takes some contact. That'll be against Olawabe, I believe, and that'll be his 3rd if that's the case.
Yeah, that's got to be the move here if you're Lethbridge. Put some pressure on the defense. Stop that clock a little bit. All game long, you've been able to create fouls inside, get good looks, and get to the free throw line. If you can continue to do that here in the last 5 minutes, slowly kind of keep your way back here, and it's a good way to be doing.
Brett Lewis makes his first free throw to go down. And every time we talk about it, I know it's the cliche broadcaster thing, but they keep on pushing, but the SAIT Trojans keep on pushing right back.
They do, but they're not going away right now as Lethbridge. They do a good job of just kind of hanging around. This last 5 minutes, Josh, going to be very important here. We're going to see who exactly can get out with the dub because this thing is tightly contested, closer than the score shows.
5 minutes left here in the 4th. Ton almost loses it, but he's able to keep it. Gets it back out. Yacht, 3. Yes, sir! 3 ball!
You got to be kidding me. Okoye, Yacht, Josh, in transition, couple of dunks, catch and shoot, creates his own plays, doing absolutely everything right now as Okoye Yacht, Josh. It's crazy.
25 now for Yacht. You know, you and I have seen so many great Trojans throughout the years through these playoffs. The John Smiths of the world, the Chuck Burners, Marcus Masters, Kowal. Right now, put Okoye Yacht in that.
That's right. Almost definitely get him up there, Josh. Showing you what he's made of right now, and that is still that man doing it all here in the 4th.
And Hoffman can't get that to go down. SAIT growing their lead back up. They lead by 14. They do have 4 fouls right now, so got to be aware of that. And so do the Kodiaks. Inside, finds Masters. Masters driving, can't get it to go. Kowal tried to tip it in, but not able to get it. Goes back to the Kodiaks.
Yeah, good defensive stand there if you're Lethbridge. Granted, Marcus Masters got all the way to the hoop, a place you don't want to see him, but you created that miss. And now you got a chance here, 4 minutes, down 14, still very much in this thing if you're Lethbridge now.
Four minutes left here in the 4th. Big possession here. Kravenovic, mid-range J, can't get it to go. Rebound by Okoye Yacht.
Oh, good pick off there. Hoffman. How about it, Josh? Put that thing at half court, stepping into his own triple.
Can't get it to go. Yacht, by the way, now with a double-double, Jay.
Yeah, it's a double-double indeed, Josh. He is going to work all game long. It's nothing out of the ordinary, though. A little friendly jaw-jacking right now between Tong and Hoffman.
Been a lot of that this game.
Hey, it happens. It happens. It's the postseason. Especially when you're dealing with a Lethbridge team that came in here 2 weeks ago and got the dub against you. You don't forget that for a SAIT Trojan. And they're playing right now like they don't forget that.
Jaden Matthews brings it up. Gets it to Yacht, who has been phenomenal in this one. Matthews hounded by Hoffman, gets it back to Masters. Masters, fadeaway, get out of here as Wahlberg gets the block, shot clock winding down. Masters tries to get out of here again, Wahlberg!
Tell you what, Dre Wahlberg stepping up 2 blocks in a row on Marcus Masters, Josh, showing you what it's made of and going back on the other end and finishing as Korinovich knocks that thing down. What a defensive stand there by Wahlberg.
That was huge. We saw Peterson do a lot of that got some momentum. Maybe that can happen again. That one pops right in the head of Kowal. Kowal down low, goes up. He can't get it. Rebound by Peterson. 3 minutes left. They need to keep on going. Hands it off to Wahlberg. Wahlberg, 3. It's big. It doesn't go down.
you what, great defensive stand there. Just say, J.O., get all up into Wahlberger's space, but not too much slow where you're going to get the foul call. That's exactly how you want to guard a long-range shooter like Wahlberger. Great job there by Olabi.
84-72. Masters his trap, gets it back out to Matthews. Matthews ahead to Olawabe. Olawabe, no, he's going to go for the alley there. Instead, Kowal stays patient and gets it to go.
Yeah, good job there. Kowal's able to pull that thing down, regather himself, and go up into the defense and get that finish. It's a good job there by Kowal.
Kravenovic gets it to go.
That's pretty, man. Nice little head fake. Nothing Kowal could do. Backpedaling right up into the D's. Philippe gets that to the goal as Filip Karanovich adds to his point total. No look.
No look dime finding a Koyat.
Come on, Josh. Making plays. Matthews not even looking at Koyat. Look at what I found. Another 2 added to his total.
Lewis, time is winding down on the Kodiaks season here. Inside to Peterson, and he can't get it to go. Right now, a big run is needed, Jay. There's only less than 2 minutes left on this Lethbridge Kodiak season.
Yeah, not completely out of the woods yet are the SAIT Trojans. Things looking good for sure, but still got to finish up now. If you're Lethbridge, it's time to hit that all-important extra gear. If you've been saving anything, now's the time to empty the tank right now, Josh, if you're the Kodiaks.
By the way, out-of-town scoreboard really quick. St. Mary's, they're good. Flipped it around, now lead 40-33. Well, we're focused right here on the other side of Calgary right now at the Jack Simpson Gymnasium. Declan Peterson shooting. Gets it to go.
We talked about how important he is to this offense, specifically Josh Peterson, and stepping in, getting another chance here for more free throws at the line with the clock stopped.
Do you bring a full press here, Jay?
If you're Lethbridge, at this point, you got to.
Yeah.
I mean, you only got a minute 50 left. Like I said, you got to leave it all on the floor right now. Passing lanes, hands up. There you go.
That's what I was wondering, because you don't have a choice anymore. If you get the foul, you get the foul.
Yeah, at this point, you got to go all out, and it worked out for them there as they create a turnover now. We'll see if we're on that hurry-up offense a little bit. If you're Lethbridge, time to make them go. It clocks up against you.
Here's Kravenovic. 3 ball, no good, but he'll go to the line and shoot 3.
Big time right there. Karanovich takes that hit. Right there as Manyang Tong gets a hand up in the face of Karanovich, and now he's got a chance for 3 from the free throw line.
And you've got to make them, Jay. You get it under a 10-point game if you knock them all in.
You do. We're talking about a team who's been elite at the free throw line, Josh. Up until today, a little up and down here we're seeing with the free throw shooting here for Lethbridge.
Gets that one to go. Now at least you knock this down. You still get it to 10. There's 98 seconds left, but you still got some time, but you got to get back to that press.
Sure do. Right away. From here on out, Josh, you will be seeing full court pressure. I guarantee you that.
And there it is. Well, not as much, really. Well, they're getting them right there. But Masters able to blow by. Dips it in. Oh, my goodness. Alley-oop finding Tong.
Josh, that thing was loose, and it didn't matter. How about Big Will Tong pulling that ball up from his waist and putting that thing down? Unbelievable talent in the air.
That was one of the sweetest. We've seen so many sweet passes by Masters, but that's one of the sweetest ones we've seen.
Oh.
Nice ball movement and handles there by Jaden Matthews. Masters gets hounded and fouled, and that looks to be against Hoffman.
Coach Hagee's going to bring him in here, and that's a good time. What you want to see. Only a minute left, down 12, still in and around it right now, but you've got to work something out. So we'll see what Coach Ryan Hagee has in store for his guys.
All right, Jay, here we go. You and I have been doing this a long time. 107 left here in the fourth. 90-78 for the SAIT Trojans. Final 4 on the line right now for the SAIT Trojans, and looking like they are getting very close to having a chance for a 7th ACAC championship in a row.
Yes, very close indeed, Josh. A great game for them, especially a Koyat and Marcus Masters. when that third quarter came, as we saw, Lethbridge came back with a little battle in the third. Fourth quarter came, they completely took over. As I've said before, I'm going to say it again, not completely out of it. This Lethbridge team can put them up in a hurry. They can get it going. So you're never completely out of the woods until that buzzer rings. We're going to see exactly what they've got in store here for the last buck 7.
There's almost 1 minute remaining here in the fourth, and your SAIT Trojans are that much closer to heading to the Final Four for a potential 7th ACAC championship. Get loud for Metroid!
So here we go, Jay. Out of the timeout.
We're going to triple team now. You know Marcus Masters is going to call some defense.
Inside, Tong can't get it to go.
Got to hurry it up here if you're Lethbridge. Up against it with the time. Got to get into that offense quickly and get a shot up.
Gets it to Peterson. Showing a little jelly package on that one. Can't get it to go, and a rebound by the SAIT. How about Will Tong, Jay?
Come on, Josh. Big Will Tong, standing tall inside. Speaking of Tong, Menyang looks like he took a hit. Might be leaking a little bit. That he is. That he is. But get back what you were saying, Josh. Big time stop. As Will Tong gets in there, big body inside, shows you what he can do defensively, makes it happen. Unbelievable. Yeah, going back. Looks like Menyang Tong may have caught himself have taken a shot to the nose or something. Sometimes they say, Josh, it's not real unless there's some blood spilled. And you knew the blood between these two teams is bad enough already. Now that Menyang Tong has shed his blood, Josh, something to be wary of.
He's done that many times here, and SAIT, Jay, they are 38 seconds away from punching that ticket. They'll be the first team to punch their ticket to the Final Four.
Oh, you know they wanted it so bad, Josh. We talked about it earlier on this broadcast. This is a team that lost to this very same Lethbridge team 2 weeks ago that ate them up. They thought about it, and when they knew they were getting a draw here for this game, they were hyped, Josh, and they came out, played today, played the SAIT Trojans way we know what to do, and they will be moving on.
So here we go, 38.9. The SAIT Trojans getting closer and closer here, Jermaine. Inside to find Masters. They got the double team coming on Masters. He goes around it. Masters, raindrop, can't get the go. Rebound, good!
Takes it, stays with it, Josh. And Marcus Masters, it's only right for him to pack it up and get this thing going. Ever so poetic of a finish there by Masters.
That shot is short, and the SAIT Trojans, Jermaine, are going back to the Final Four.
Tell you what, Josh, it wasn't traditional. It's not the usual SAIT Trojans way, man. Second place getting into the playoffs. Usually that first place spot doesn't matter. All new season starts here today when you get through to it, Josh. And just like that, the SAIT Trojans are moving on.
To the Lethbridge Kodiaks for a fantastic season.
Wow. What a game right there. What a game. Unbelievable. You knew it was going to be tightly contested. It indeed was. Lethbridge Kodiaks, next level squad for sure. Can't let this lead. I understand this lead is something you wanted to take home. You wanted to get a win. Weren't able to happen. So let's get to our players of the game here. Ty Lewis getting POGs for the final game here of the Lethbridge Kodiak season. An unbelievable season at that. Nothing to be ashamed of if you're Lethbridge. Actually, you should be looking forward because you have got a great foundation going forward in this one.
And for your SAIT Trojans, number 9,
As if there was any doubt at all, Okoye Yacht once again shows you he's an elite talent here in the ACAC South, getting another POG to add to that ever-expanding trophy case. Okoye going forward. Good luck. Unbelievable play.
The Lethbridge Kodiaks
Jermaine, I think you may have wrapped up. We're doing double duty here, but SAIT Trojans are moving on to the Final Four. If you love our broadcast, and I know a lot of you have enjoyed us, so thank you. If this is it for our SAIT Trojans broadcast, thank you for all listening to us. If the Keanu Huskies win, we will see you up in provincials.
Yeah, a whole lot of ifs, ands, and buts, Josh. The playoff implications continue here, not ending tonight, but tomorrow. Big games on deck, but you've got to say, Josh, the SAIT Trojans came out today and took care of business. Played typical Trojans basketball here today. Once that fourth quarter came along, shut the door down. Unbelievable job by the Trojans.
If there was any doubt about the SAIT Trojans going for that 7th ACAC championship, they said, what's up?
That's right. Don't forget about us now. You can't forget about the SAIT Trojans. Josh have done their thing all season long, and now won't be going to the Final Four. Well done by them.
For the fantastic Jermaine J.C. Cummings, I'm Joshua Arbuthnot. For our fantastic producer, Rob Galen, who is killing it this week, working curling, working basketball, doing it all. Shouts to our producer, Rob, and everyone working Trojans production on this week. Until next time, folks, cheers and enjoy the day, people.